What's up, Mullen fans? Is Mullen Automotive about to receive $275 million in funding from Asusa Holdings and other investors? This piece of news came out in June of last year, and I think it is very much associated with this new 8K that just came out for Mullen stock. Another securities purchase agreement with these parasite investors in Mullen Automotive stock. But will this be the last piece of dilution for Mullen before it receives this $275 million in funding? I'm going to try to keep this video short, but make sure you do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Some of you may remember this article that came out November of 2022. A $90 million catalyst is brewing for Mullen stock in 2023. And this is when Mullen Automotive announced the resale of up to 220 million shares. Then they say next year, Mullen will provide eligible investors with $90 million worth of Series D preferred stock. In November, the company amended its securities purchase agreement for a third time. That amendment stated that investors such as Asusa Holdings would pay $150 million to receive convertible notes instead of Series D preferred stock and warrants. These notes could be converted into Mullen stock on November 21st, 2022, and at any time or times at the discretion of the holder, which hints that the investors may have already converted their notes. For every share of common stock received from the conversion, the investors will also receive warrants exercisable for 185% of the common stock received. All right, now down here below it says, however, there is still $90 million remaining from the commitment amount in the securities purchase agreement, which was enacted in a previous second amendment. Let's get into the details. I do believe that this remaining $90 million has to do with this new 8K file, and make sure you go and read into that. It talks about the $90 million being paid out by Mullen Automotive into two different tranches. One was $45 million at around April 16th or 17th. Don't quote me on that, it's a guesstimation. Then the other one was around May something. Now, if I'm not mistaken, January 24th and February 24th was supposed to be the two dates where Mullen paid out this $90 million in two different tranches. But as I mentioned, the new 8K filing that is out talks about two new dates around mid-April and sometime in May where these tranches will be paid out. And then the purchase price of these tranches will be $1.27, which was the closing price on the day the securities purchase agreements was executed. And then the second one says the closing price on the trading day before the purchase date with a floor price of 10 cents. Now, something to keep in mind with these securities purchase agreements, especially in Mullen's situation, it says in some cases a securities purchase agreement comes after a bear run for the stock and serves as an attempt to propel the stock price. In this case, its intent is similar to a reverse stock split in which a penny stock may reduce the number of shares but increase each one's value to stay relevant or remain listed on the major stock exchange. Now, Mullen has done quite a few securities purchase agreements in the past with these parasite investors, Asusa Holdings, Aquitas Capital, and also Alt Lending. But if this is in fact the remaining $90 million that they're talking about in this new 8K filing, yes, this is more dilution, but could this be the last piece of dilution before Mullen Automotive is funded with $270 million, which could be a very big catalyst for the company? Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope y'all find this information valuable. Stay charged up out there. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Go. Less than abundance.